Emmy again to pull out as of, nope, one. Yeah, one at a time. Yeah, no, that's two. We want one. Okay, that one's blank, so pull out another one. All right, we have St. Louis block. Okay, we'll pull out our book and we'll see what it looks like. Well, here's our block. Couldn't find it on the internet. I don't know what it is. It must be underneath a different name, all these quilts that I've been pulling out, these blocks. But let's grab our paper and let's see if we can't make us another template and see how it works out. And then we'll get to whacking and tacking. Okay, I'm going to attempt to make the pattern. Now, I have it drawn out here, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, the corners of the block, if I can pick this up, right here, are this size, okay? And then this one right here is bigger than, it's the whole, it will be the whole sheet. So what I did was I went like this, put this down, like this, got my other ruler, and bumped it up against it, got it right, cut it down, okay? Now then, I took my paper, I folded it in half, okay? Folded it in half, make sure I have me a point down here. Now then, I took and I put 2 inches at the point, where the point is. And then I drawed it, okay? Then I took and I brought this one from point to point, this one point to point, okay? Alright, then I took this one down here at the bottom right here, and I took it point to point, and then this one point to point. And that's how I got that. Can you see it? Now then that we've got that far with it and all, let's take and let's cut our pieces out now, because this is the main piece that we want. So we're going to start cutting everything out. Let's just see how well, if they all match up. See if we can get them match up. And we still got to work on that one piece in the middle. So, okay. See if all these right here will match up pretty good. So far, so good. And these right here too are smaller. These two are smaller than those. So, and they went, gotta find where my block is, keep losing it. So those would be the ones on the outside, which would go like that. Okay. So now we got to work on the middle part. So, this is our tip. So, I don't want to get rid of none of that. But I'm going to go ahead and use one of these for my tip. Fold that in half. Okay. Now then, we're going to go like this, and I'm going to draw this one down like this. Now then, where's my ruler? Now then, I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to go down this way, and then down that way. So that should be our middle part that goes right here. So let's cut out some material now, and let's just see if it'll work. Pulled out the two triangles I had like this, and I'm going to use them for this. So I'm going to lay that down, and let me make sure I'm getting, I'm getting them real good. And then I'm going to pin this down in 2 places. And now I'm going to cut it off. It cuts better when you have a stack like this. Now watch it not do it. So, see, I shouldn't have said a word. I jinxed myself. Okay. So, now then, I believe it'd be better if I got rid of this big bulk first. Alrighty then. Now, no, well, not now, but now. Alright, let's take us a gander and see what we can do here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing you this away. Make sure you can see over there. Try to get it to stay. Now then, we are going to take, and we're going to put all these out like this. Make sure we have pretty sides up on it. Alright. How many is in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's supposed to be 8 in there. But that is not working out to be 8. Let's try seam allowance. And it probably won't work. Sometimes I think they got these right here all mixed up. And all. Doot, doot, doot. Okay. That is not going to work. That's going to come out bulky. But that's the way that it can't go any smaller. It can't. Because you have to have this right here because of this. It can't go any smaller. And I'm going off of that pattern. And it can't go no smaller. Okay. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to sew, no I can't, it would be harder to mess with. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cut out the rest of the pattern, and we're going to see what happens from there. So, let me find some more to go on the other one. Okay, I have 8 stacked up here, 2 different colors. Now, you see it'll fit here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop off the bottom of it. Okay. Now I'm going to go up. I want to go up 7. Turn it around here. Okay, there is 7. Let me put it here. Let me put it on a line. Make it easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I'm going to cut it down to 7. Alright. Now I'm going to lay it this away. And I'm just going to trim off enough to get all this yardage that I don't need off of there. And make it all of them open. They are. Now I'm going to turn it over. And I want 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm going to trim off this side too. Yep, that's all I'm going to do. Man, I couldn't do that again in 100 years. And it's all cut. Alright, now then, from here, what I'm going to do is take these off. Now I'm going to get one of these, and I'm going to take and draw me a line on my white ones down this way. Take my brown one back here. Make sure they're pretty sides together. And we're going to lay them down. We are going to do it this way. Now we want to sew on this side and this side. So, I'm going to mark the rest of mine, take them and sew them, and see what happens. I got them sewed. Now look, I sewed that one right there on both sides of the line. This one right here, I sewed on this way. So we're going to see what happens when I did it this way. That's not the wrong one. That's the right one. And now we're going to take and line her up. And we're going to give her a whack. Oh, I hate that. Okay. And we're going to give this one a whack. And we're going to see which one looks the best. Alrighty. We have this one open. And then we have this one open. Look, this one right here come out more level. And we need it this way with the points. So this one right here will be wrong. So, yeah, and the points work out. Well, it don't want to stay. Okay. Now see here at the points on this right here. Right there's one, and right here's one. Okay? And look at the way it's going out that way. So, there we go. So, I think I'm going to like the middle one better. This one right here. So, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to sew these. And I'm going to put these to the side for something else. So, when I get all these done, then we'll be back. As you can tell, I got them all cut out. And I can't iron them yet till I can move my blocks. Okay? So now we need to cut out the corners and the middle right here. The corner up here and the middle right here. So we need some triangles. So I've got me out some more material. So I'm going to whack her down to this side. And whack her this side. Alrighty. Now then, we got one more whacking. Now then, we need 4 of them. 2, 3, and 4. So, yeah, gonna stay. We're gonna put the 4 in the corner, right here, right there, right here, and right here. I know it looks kind of weird now. Okay, now we need 4 to go in the corners right here. I mean, in the side. So I am over here. No, you can't see me. But I'm just going to half these right here in half. And pull them apart. And put them right here in the side here. So, there we have it. See if you see it pretty good. Oh yeah. Okay. Now then, I am going to move my other blocks back over there so I can use my ironing board. I'm going to iron, sew them all together, and we're going to see how bulky it is right here in the middle. So, let's get started and get that one done. I sewed this together and I ironed it. So now then, I've got this. So I can see now we're going to have to trim this down and all. But I'm going to make all of them look like this to start out with. So I'm going to get all these done, and then we'll come back and trim them up and all that good stuff. But what I did, I sewed them down this way. Then I opened it up, and I laid this one down on it. I sewed it to here, and then I turned it to this way, like I did the other blocks. So, let's go get this done. Okay, I got 4 of them done. And now we're going to take and we're going to kind of give them a little bit of trimming down here. I think they need it. And I'm hoping they won't have that bulk, which is starting together right here. So, let's see, what is this? This one right here. Take about a ½ inch off of them, and it might work out okay. So, oh no, look at that. I gotta go back and fix that. Okay, so we need to watch for that. I'm glad I'm not no pro. I'd be getting a bunch of thumbs down. Which, that ain't gonna bother me none. But we're gonna go ahead and trim these down, and I'm gonna go ahead and fix that other block too. Look at that. That one is different than these. I've done something wrong on that one. I've got to redo that one too. What did I do? Oh, I sewed it here and not long ways. That block's got to be taken apart. Okay, I am not a pro. I think everybody can see that now. Okay, so I'm going to go fix these 2 blocks. And then, after I get that done, then I'll see what I can do. I got them 2 fixed. So, yeah, we got to go this way. This way. This way. And this way. Now then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew these 2 together, and then I'm going to throw in this block right here, and they're over there by the sewing machine. And I'm going to sew this block together, and I'm going to put the rest of these on. And then we'll come back and see what it looks like. Okay, now these right here are going over. Can you see it right there? So what I'm doing is I'm taking it back to where the stitch is. I'm taking this one and I'm folding it down, and then I'm cutting straight down to that, to the tip, right here to the very tip, so that it won't be too bulky in the back. So, there's what that looks like. So now then, we're going to pull this, lay this all out. And it is bulky in the middle. I told you it would be. Because it just, I don't know why my kites don't turn out the way they should. But so far, there we go. I'm going for it anyway. Because I don't know what else to do with my kites. So, I did all of the same. And let me show you this. If you have got the tri-ruler, it fits the tri-ruler. You see, it fits the tri-ruler. So it should work. So, now then, I looked at that. So now then, what we need to do now is I'm going to put the 4 corners on. The 4 corners. And there's my 4 corners. And I'm going to put them on next. And I'm going to go ahead and put these on too. And I'll show you a picture of it.